Very first question in the exercise is about match the column. So three different columns are given, column A, B and C. In column A, the name of the divisions are kept. In column B, some descriptive sentences, that is characteristic of a particular division, are kept. And in column C, some example of that given divisions are written. So let us start with the answer. Now in first column, that is column A, first division is given thallophyta. Now about thallophyta we have studied. Thallophytes are the plants which grow in water. They are aquatic plants. Okay. So example of aquatic plants, the primitive plant, a group of primitive plant are called as algae. So by using these characters we will find out the answers now. So for thallophyte you keep serial number 1. For thallophyte try to find out the answer from column number B. These plants mainly grow in water. So keep number 1 of this thallophyte here, and on the basis of these characters, just now I told you that the example which are coming in thallophytes are group of plant, primitive plants, that is algae. So keep the same number for algae here. Very simple. Next, bryophyta, next division. Thallophyta, bryophyta, pteridophyta. These all division we have studied in division of kingdom Plantae. First division was cryptogamy, then another is phanerogamy. Cryptogams are non-flowering plant and phanerogams are flowering plant. So among the cryptogams, thallophytes, bryophytes and pteridophytes are coming. So next division is bryophyta. So now see, in first division, thallophytes mainly need water for growing. And one very important word while talking about bryophyta, I have told you this is very important for fill in the blanks. That is, bryophytes are amphibian plants. Amphibian plants means they need water as well as land for growing or for the process of reproduction. Now see, they grow on land but they need water for the process of reproduction. So we will try to find out the answer from here. So see, these plants need water for reproduction. These are bryophytes. So keep number 2 in front of them and try to find out the answer of bryophyte from here. So moss is the example of bryophyte. Number 3, pteridophyta, division pteridophyta. Now what is about pteridophyta? We have learned that first time the plant bear all the parts, that is root, stem and leaves. These plant bear root, stem and leaves. As there is presence of root and stem, if root and stem is there, there is conduction of water and food can going on. So these plant have conducting tissue for carrying water and food. So try to find out the characteristic. Tissues are present for conduction of water and food. So that these are the pteridophytes. So keep number 3. As stem and root is there, so there is conduction of water and food is there. In bryo and in thallophyta and pteridophyta, there were no parts. That is root, stem, flower, fruit, everything was absent in thallo and bryophyta. But first time conducting tissues we have seen in the plants which come in pteridophyta. So this is the answer. Now try to find out the answer of the example. Now see, fern we have studied. So example of pteridophyte is fern or Nephrolepis. So keep number 3 here. Next is gymnosperm and another is angiosperm. Now see, gymnosperm and angiosperms are the subkingdom or the group which come under the phanerogams. Phanerogams are flowering plants. They are divided into two again groups or sub-kingdoms, we can say, that are gymnosperm and angiosperm. So about gymnosperm, if you remember, the seeds are not covered. The seeds are uncovered or naked. So this is the character. So we will find out the answer from the column B. No natural covering on seed. There is no covering on seed. They are open or naked. So this is about the character of gymnosperm. So write number 4 here and try to find out the answer from the column C. Example is cycas. So keep number 4. In gymnosperm we have studied the cycas. I have told the picture of cycas, the male and female cone of cycas, everything we have studied, so that we can easily find out the answer. So for these things we have to observe all the lectures properly. Next is angiosperm. Again major groups which come in Phanerogames. One was gymnosperm, another is angiosperm. So angiosperm, they have seeds, but seeds are covered. They are not open like gymnosperm. So which is remaining seeds are formed in the fruit, means seeds are covered with fruit. So keep number 5 and tamarind is the example. Regarding fill in the blank. So answer key is given here and 4 sentences are given. So choose your option properly. First fill in the blank is dash plants have soft and fiber-like body. Thallophytes have soft and fiber-like body. So write here Thallophyta. We have studied many example of Thallophyta. The example was Spirogyra. We have taken the diagram. So Thallophyta have soft and fiber-like body. They are aquatic plants. Next is dash is called the amphibian of plant kingdom. Very important, fill in the blank. So bryophytes are Bryophyta or bryophytes are the amphibians of plant kingdom, as they need water as well as land for survive. Water is needed for the process of reproduction. Next is in Pteridophyta, a sexual reproduction occur by spore. Now where they are present? They are present on the back side of the leaves. That also we have studied. The example is fern. Then next is male and female flower of dash are born on different sporophyte of same plant. This also we have taken in one of our lecture, that gymnosperm have naked seeds. We can say the flower to them, either we can say the male and female cone. So this also structurally we have taken male cone and female cone are present on the same flower. So they are gymnosperm. Gymnosperm. So in this way, do the blank properly. Question number 3, 4, 5 and 6 all are long answer question. Okay. Now we will discuss all the answers here and I will make separate list of answers to you and I will provide one link of answers in the description box below the video. So don't forget to check the answers from it. Question number 3 is write the characteristic of subkingdom Phanerogam. Now subkingdom Phanerogam is the division of kingdom Plantae, major kingdom Plantae, and it is divided into two kingdoms, that is kingdom Cryptogam and kingdom Phanerogam. So how we have to make the answer? Phanerogams are flowering plants. When we are saying they are flowering plant, they bear root, stem, flower and fruit. Okay, this is one point. Now it is further divided into gymnosperm and angiosperm. So next point we will make with the help of this character. Gymnosperm bear naked seed, angiosperm bear covered seed. In this way we have to go steadily and make the point. Next is distinguish between monocot and dicot plant. Just now I told you that phanerogams are divided into gymnosperm and angiosperm. Okay. Now angiosperm again further divided into monocot and dicot plant. Okay. So we have learned all the characteristic of monocot and dicot regarding roots, stem, leaves, flower, seeds, etc. So watch that video for answer. Next is write a paragraph in your own word about the ornamental plant called fern. Okay. Now when we are studying about the ornamental plant, which are the ornamental plant? The division Pteridophyta bear the ornamental plant. This first time in this division we have seen the plant bear stem, root and leaves. Conducting tissues for transporting food and water are there. So this is about the division Pteridophyta. We have to learn or write the point with the help of that division. Regarding sexual and sexual reproduction also we have to mention in this question. Sketch, label and describe the Spirogyra. Now Spirogyra is very important diagram for the examination. Now describe the Spirogyra. Now it comes in division Thallophyta, fibrous plant, green plant. They are aquatic. They do not bear body part, that is root, stem, flower and fruit. In this way we have to go and draw the diagram also. Next question is write the characteristic of plant belonging to division Bryophyta. This division is very important. Amphibian plant we call them. So about the amphibian word we have to describe. They need both land and water. Water is needed for the reproduction process. In this way we have to go. Then plant is ribbon like, flat. Sometimes thallus is there. Broad thallus like structure is there. Regarding funaria you have to remember the diagram. So this way we have to mention the characteristic by going in the division. Sketch and label the Markensia, funaria, fern, Spirogyra. All these diagrams are given in our textbook. Okay. Fern and Spirogyra are very important. But both remaining you have to keep in mind. Next question is there. Collect the monocot and dicot plant and characterize them. So for that you have to first remember or understand what is meaning of monocot and dicot. So collect the seeds from your house, then name it, then try to write the characteristic depend on the given characteristic in the textbook and go on. Next is which criteria is followed for the classification of plant. So they are divided depend on the body part. Root, stem, flower, fruit is there or not, absence or presence. If seeds are there, then they are covered or not. If covered seeds are there, then they are dicot or monocot. In this way we have to go, and thereafter we have to write the characteristic of all these monocotyledonous and dicotyledonous plants. So keep watching video and we will start with another lesson in next video. Okay, goodbye.